Oh, this brings back so many memories.
Worst start in history. The AI does rubber band. What's that?
This brings back so many memories. This game was, I played this a lot too.
This brings back so many memories.
Oh, yeah.
I played this a lot too.
Anybody who hasn't played this, if you have the Switch, whoa, look out. If you have the Switch expansion to where you can play N64 games, you really owe it to yourself to play this one. If you like anything racing or motorbikes or even just general gaming, like, it's so much fun. And the physics for an N64 game, the physics are pretty good and pretty intuitive. I mean, there's a lot of silly stuff that can happen, which I'll get into as we get through this a little more, but like I don't know, there's a lot of controller interaction going on to do some of the turning, because like you could do a normal turn or you could do like a slidey turn. You can do mid-air controls. You have your regular throttle, you have a boost. If you wipe somebody out, your temperature resets. That's something else. You have to manage your temp with your boosting. Like, there's so many things that go into this. And I may or may not show during the stream, but there is a track customizer that is really pretty intuitive and pretty sick. There's also bonus modes. There's the original Excitebike is in this. There's like a pseudo 3D version that uses, oh god, the new bikes and physics. Oh, stop. Don't do this in
Glitch.
I mean, that works too. God, the announcers over the top too. But yeah, there's all kinds of bonus modes. I think there's a hill climb, there's soccer, which is really only fun with multiple people, but yeah. And like I said, all the riders, their stats. Oh god, I should have wiped out there. Actually, it would have been better if I did.
I think so.
I'm going the wrong way.
I think so.
You kind of mid-air set up for the next corners and stuff. They have a lot of mix of tracks too, so like that was a simple indoor one. Not a big fan of that one. It seems basic for some of their indoors, but then they have some crazy outdoor courses, and this one I am terrible at. Now I forgot how to do the wheelie. There we go. That's right. It's the boost and fullback is how you do a wheelie. That's also something that matters on some of your landings and takeoffs, is your angle is taken into effect. Doing a wheelie across terrain that's normally slower, you actually go faster, just because it doesn't have the drag of the front wheel through the bad terrain. Like, the physics are way more, I mean, they're silly often, like, you know, jumping over trees like that, but they're also pretty damn good for the time. I say as a double wipeout landing happens to disprove me.
I like this game because it was.
Have a lot of like shortcuts and split paths and things.
I like this game because it was.
We got about a 10-second delay.
We got about a 10-second delay.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I like it because it was very arcadey and not so technical, which made it more fun for me.
I like it because it was very arcadey and not so technical, which made it more fun for me.
Yeah, but all the same, like, I agree, it's very easy to pick up and play, and it is very arcadey. But at the same time, the physics have enough intricacies that, like, you can be... If you look at, like, speed runs of this game or record lap times and stuff of this game online, like, it's really competitive because there's a lot of little intricate things you can do with it.
And I think that's the.
It fits both crowds, I think, in a sense.
And I think that's
That's the hallmark of a good game anyway. Easy to pick up but hard to master.
Yeah, I'm not good at this track.
That's the hallmark of a good game anyway. Easy to pick up but hard to master.
Oh, absolutely. I made it. Oh, barely. The controls are a little sensitive on a Switch controller versus an N64, I think. Either that or I just am misremembering. Oh, that's one way to turn really tight corner. See, I caught the top of the jump with the back wheel, so that wiped me out. So like, it's based enough in the real physics that like it's all believable. Also, the music is silly in some spots.
Who developed this game? I'm trying to remember.
Out at like a really bad spot too.
Who developed this game? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. I'm in the worst spot. Oh, it spawned me past it because it knew I was gonna get stuck. I actually think this was an official Nintendo title. No, they outsourced it. Oh god, who did do this? That's a great question. Maybe I'll pop in the credits after we do a championship here.
Actually, that was Nintendo R&D.
Or you could Google it for me while
Actually,
playing.
that was Nintendo R&D.
They worked with.
So it was one of their. Okay, it was in house, but it was one of their like under branches.
They worked with
Hudson Soft, which I have not heard of.
Hudson Soft, which I have not heard of.
That's it. And they made quite a few good games on the N64, if I remember correctly. I landed really poorly on both of those.
Oh yeah, Bomberman, Star Soldier.
Alright, that's enough of that track.
Oh yeah, Bomberman, Star Soldier.
Yeah, Hudson Soft was all over it in that era. Alright, so back to an indoor course. Do wheelie long enough, the guy will like celebrate it. Oh, maybe going off of the start was a bad idea. But that's the best time to do it though. Or one of the fun times to do it because you have control of your dude before the race starts. And oh, maybe I'll show it next track. You can actually steer mid wheelie, which makes no sense, but you can turn yourself around on the grid or aim yourself at a different angle if you want by doing the wheelie. Because it won't let you turn on the grid when you're just stationary because turning doesn't do anything. And this track has a lot of split lane corners and some figure eight not figure eight, but like some crossover sections where you can actually T-bone somebody or vice versa. But this is another one of those indoor tracks that like, I think they could have done a lot better with the rhythm sections of the jumps, but still fun. I think it was more, they just focused on doing a bunch of crossovers. Oh, also there's lappers in this, which if you're running in the top two, after the first lap, like immediately after the first lap, random lappers will spawn in front of you, or in front of the leader. And the thing is, like, it's kind of hilarious because if you're leading, you hit the finish line, and then suddenly there's a lapper in the first corner, and it's like, well, I get the, like, you know, it's supposed to make it tougher out front and to mix it up so that you could get taken out by a lapper or whatever, and have to deal with other traffic even when you're dominating, but, like, it just is silly that the end of your first lap, there's people like just leaving the start-finish line. Technically. So it doesn't make sense, but it's, you know, it's just to mix it up. What was that? A donation?
That's a donation, $30.
I don't know what I just heard.
Thank you for whoever put that in.
$30.
Sweet. Thank you to whomever.
Thank you for whoever put that in.
Yeah. I don't have a way to. I don't know if they do messages or not. I forget from last year. Cut to the inside. Oh. Okay, not like that. I was doing good. Over. He messed up. He really messed up. I messed up. Not anymore. I'll show the bonus modes if we have enough time for everything. I should have. Oh, I do have a clock up. Okay, I was gonna say I should have a clock up so I have an idea of what sort of time frame we're crap, because I'm showing multiple games this year. I think last year, oh my god, just gave the race away. I think last year we only did Played Up the whole time, or maybe we did one other game.
I think it was all Played Up, as I remember.
At least 3.
I think it was all Played Up, as I remember.
Yeah, because we did co-op with 3 of us.
Yeah, that was fun.
But this year we're going to mix up the formula, try to mix up the gameplay a bit too.
Yeah, that was fun.
So this track here, I have a story to this one. This track, the gravel pit, my absolute favorite track in the game. And I used to play this game with my stepbrother at the time a lot. And 2-player split screen, by the way, this game is fantastic with. I think it does 4-player, because it's an N64 game as well. Oh my god. Just flew into space. Oh, it's bad respawn. But there's a section... We used to watch the replays back, because you could watch the whole race back from, like, scenic cameras or whatever. And there's one set of cameras in this set of corners right here that is kind of just on the dirt on the outer edge of the corners. And if you notice, when I slide around, it leaves a skid mark on the ground. And we had, completely by accident, it's one of those had to be theirs. It's not going to be as funny now to tell it, but completely by accident, I ran over the camera and it left a skid mark on the camera for the replay. And it was just one of the funniest, most unexpected, random little things. That was silly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That it really cracked me up. But that's not the reason I like this
that's
track.
hilarious.
It was funny, and it was a great moment that I could never repeat, even upon trying. But this section of track here has this big jump, and at the end of it, there's 2 trees. And we always tried to clear the 2 trees at the end of the jump, which, as you saw there, it's not impossible, but it's not the easiest thing. You kind of got to get a good run up. But I realized upon replaying this years later that I play as Ricky Stern, which has the lowest amount of boost. So when you use your boost to gain speed, his has the least amount of effect out of any of the characters. So any other character on this track, you could clear both trees stupidly easy. So I had this like personal challenge to try to clear the trees every time I played this track as Ricky Stern, which turned out to be the hardest way to do it. But it is possible. I did it last week when I was playing through this, so I know I can do it here. I'll try it again here in a minute when we get back to that section. But as you saw the first lap, if you clip the top of the trees, you will wipe out. So you definitely know whether you made it or not. The only thing is, it really ruins you for like the next corner as well. If you don't make it, or no, if you do make it, it still ruins you. Because you're going way too fast for the next section. Clip the top. And then these are back from original ExtraLife, the little patches of dirt. But wheeling through them reduces how much, or lessens how much your speed gets reduced. Here we go. Let's see if we can do the jump now. I got a good lead up. I got a bad bounce there, though. Oh, I'm gonna get 1, not 2. Oh, so close. But it's a fun challenge. If you're learning the game and you're trying to learn about momentum, like that's a good challenge to keep up, or to learn like how to do the jumps right. Not like that. Also, there's a train to jump over at this track for some reason, which is always cool.
So this game was originally released in 1984.
Well, and one of my favorite things to do in the last jump.
So this game was originally released in 1984.
What? The first one. not the 64 version. Was it 84? They did the first Excite Bike?
The first one was 84, and the 64 version was 2001.
The first one was 84, and the 64 version was 2001.
Wait, what year is the 64 version?
It says it was
Should've been
released.
97 or 8, I think.
on May 2nd, 2000 in North America, and June 23rd, 2001 in Europe.
2000 in North America, and June 23rd, 2001 in Europe.
Wow, that's later than I thought. Shows what I remember about what year it was, but yeah. Either way, this was fantastic to play. Oh, something else I like to do is crash at the finish, or like try to finish in such a way that when the AI takes over, they will like guaranteed crash after the line. Always fun.
I like the lens flare there as they go up over the jumps.
Like the lens flare there as they go up over the jumps.
Yeah, oh god. I got so used to them, I forgot that was even a thing until you said it. Yeah,
That's pretty
the
advanced
light
for back
flare
then.
On the camera and stuff. Oh, oh no.
That's pretty advanced for back then.
Yeah. That's what I mean. There was a lot of love and care put into this game, and for a motocross game that or any racing game that only has 6 people that you're racing with or 5 components. Like that was one thing that was a downside to Gran Turismo for years was it was like 8 or less cars in every race, and I was like, why? Like for a 3-lap race that's fine, but in Gran Turismo had like the endurance races. They literally had a 24-hour race in the 3rd Grand Theft Auto that I know I played as a kid, because you could let an AI drive your car for some of it, but like it was 6 or 8 cars on track for a 24-hour race. That's so pointless to me. But for a motocross game that only has 6 riders, it's still fun, it's still entertaining and silly and a challenge. That's a fun challenge. That was a mess. Oh, also, if you tap the boost when you get to the top of a jump, it'll give you like an extra kick off the launch. I haven't had a good chance to. I did just use it, but you'll hear a little extra like boom out of the bike. That's not how the sound goes at all. But if you time it right, it has an audio cue, and the back of your bike will drop, so you'll visually see it too. Always love the mid-air setting up for the next jump. I did really bad in that championship. Yep, really bad. And then it also, I don't know what it shows when you get 4th. Oh, okay, just this screen. If you get on the podium, it has a little like throwback to the original Excite bike with some music where it goes doo 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 doo, like that whole jingle. Okay, let's show one of the special tracks. Then I'll maybe show a couple other silly tracks. So they had the 3D Excite 3D was the original one in these physics. The hill climb's just a tough challenge. Soccer is only good multiplayer. I didn't unlock original. A stunt course I never did, and the desert's kind of just a free reign open world thing that is just here. So we'll try the hill climb because that one's tough. But yeah, as you can see, I had up to 4 players as an option. I'll play as Ricky, just because that's who I use. Oh, and you can change the color of your suit and your bike too. So the hard part here is keeping your speed up on the keeping control on the weird terrain and not pulling too much of a wheelie on the uphill that it considers you thrown off the back of the bike. And I don't actually expect to, oh god, and keep in the right way. I think Ricky's worse for this though, again because of his low boost, but that's part of the fun. It's the challenge. Also, if you fly off the cliff, that happens. Sometimes you can get it to where you're near the cliff edge and it thinks you fell off, but you didn't quite fall off, so it'll your dude will end up on the track and scream as if he fell off the cliff. Oh, I was so close. So the hill climb's broken into 3 kind of mini stages, though it keeps 1 time overall for the whole thing. Oh god. That one was not intentional.
That's a nice view over the cliff there.
Whoa, god, I got
That's a
triple
nice view
boost.
of the cliff there.
I just got almost a glitch boost there. watch that gap. Which really helped though. So again, like tapping the boost right at the top of a ramp gives you a speed boost. So there's a lot of like top of ramps that are through this section. So yeah, I think maybe that's the secret to getting up this thing fast. Yeah, no, for sure. But not if you put too much of a wheelie to wipe out. Go! You can do it, Ricky. Don't blow your bike up. No, look out for the hill. Oh, that's steep. I'm trying to stay off center, so I don't pull too much of a wheelie up the hill. Oh, stage 3, go! I made it! Okay. And this one's split path, so there's a couple options here. See as I get off track to the right. I think how I approached this one was I used to just kind of run into both. I don't know if I did it right off the gate like that, but get your speed up pretty quick. Oh, I see as I lose all of it. See, he yelled, but he didn't fall off yet. He was about to.
That is crazy steep.
I mean, he was face down in the dirt like an opposite.
That is crazy steep.
Yeah, that section's a little mad. Going way too slow. I can't. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to beat this or not. Oh, if I do that a lot, I will. Not well. Okay, I take it back. If I get the little speed boost off the tops of jumps and stuff, I might be able to do it a little easier. I think that's the key. Yeah, that is. Oh my god, that's absolutely the key. As I crash. Oh, apparently there was a time limit. And I exceeded it. Alright, we'll do one more outdoor course. I didn't pick a good indoor one either, to be fair. What was the really good? The construction yard was pretty crazy. The snowy one was alright. I think the best one... Yeah, the canyon was one of the best ones. One of my favorites. You may or may not have heard of somebody do a burnout in the background. A little bit.
I did hear that. Assumed it wasn't in the game, but
That happens by my house probably...
I did hear that. Assumed it wasn't in the game, but
Nope. No, that happens by my house probably like at least 2 times a day, maybe a little more. No, I like this track because it has some smooth jumps. Oh god, I say as I overjump. But if you midair like brake and tip, like that. If you midair brake and tip the nose and stuff, it'll you can change how far you overjump. Yeah, this has some easy, smooth jumps to it, like that section. Here you got to be a little careful because if you hit the wall in the wrong spot, you'll wipe out. But it has some really just satisfyingly smooth jumps to it.
that is. It's nice and graceful.
And then right here is where you first
that
learn
is
about
nice and graceful.
Yeah, right there is where you learn about the first death screen. If you don't have enough speed or you didn't learn what the boost button is, you will find out real quick what you're missing, or that you're missing something, because you can fall on that cliff pretty easy. Whoops. Also, the announcer loves when you go fast. Oh, I thought that was the one I had to jump short on. I think it's this one actually. Yeah. I never take the left path here, which was the screen shake, and then I lost momentum. This game, like I said, it has some pretty good physics in it. For an arcadey, pick up and play, have fun with your friends, sort of racer.
I remember this is one of my favorites, and then the other one I loved to play was MotoGP.
I remember this is one of my favorites, and then the other one I loved to play was MotoGP.
I played that on the PC a little bit, but I didn't play it much. I don't think I ever had it on console. And it was tough on the PC. That was more of a sim, if I remember correctly. Now, let's see if I can wreck it to finish here. I think this is one of those tracks that it was easy to wreck and finish at the same time. Maybe. I didn't finish. I just crashed.
Boom.
Usually you can do that and you crash finish. I just crashed. Let's see. Also, a lot of the banners that go across, you can crash into them on the indoor tracks and stuff. Should I? All right, let's go to the track editor quick. I want to show it off. See if we can throw something together real quick. So, just like original Excitebike, this thing had a track editor, which was pretty snifty at the time, and you could even add a custom set of ramps. Which, whoops. How do I edit this? Okay. So, I found that if you do like min-max jumps every other one, the AI gets like really confused, and also the physics get really confused. So let's just throw something together real quick, and just show the chaos that I used to mess with. Let's add just a little bit of straight, and then we'll... No, that was not enough. I built this too much in. Let's add some of the regular... Oh, I think I glitched it. Oh, no, okay. That turn. And... let's add some of their jumps, I guess, just to mix it up. Good enough. And we'll just try that real quick. Okay, track's complete. And we'll just save it. I need to name it. 7. Got it. Save. I think game pack works. Yeah, you have to overwrite your track. I was going to do save states and stuff. Gonna do this with custom tracks, but I forgot to do it before the stream, so it is what it is. Yeah, so it did save. So you should be able to hop out and race with the AI here. Let's see how they handle my terrible ramps. So the physics will sometimes glitch out in this, and that was where my fun was with this sort of jump. Because if you land like straight into it, it can launch you like up in the air and make a mess. But the trick was to just do a wheelie through it. Okay, I say as I lose. I love chaos.
So you just try to break the AI with your tracks.
What happens to where we can see it though? I feel like I changed the camera view.
So you just try to break the AI with your tracks.
Yeah, just see how they handle different ramps and stuff, and you could do. Again, I don't have the time to show it all, but oh, there's a glitch with the physics that bounced me straight up. That's a small version of what it does, but I've hit the ceiling with these bounces before, and and AI will do it too. Like, it's not just limited to me. I forget how to get it to happen. What I was gonna say is you can actually build the ramps that you make custom to go like downward, to go kind of into the ground. So what I used to do is I'd build, right at the corner of the stadium, put a corner, and the next straightaway immediately goes downhill and then goes uphill into a giant ramp, and then you just couldn't. The AI would usually overjump it. I'd usually overjump it like that, kind of. Although that put me in the lead. I really want them to glitch out, though. It's the look back button. That's not it. Well, I mean, that was it, but... Because they struggle to get over it, so usually, like, when you... I changed my view again. What button is that? That's not it. I'm turning all kinds of things. There we go. See, because if you land nose down on the up ramp, it'll kind of not know what to do with you physics-wise, because your back wheel's also on the ground, and it'll kind of bounce you. But it can glitch in such a way that it will just launch you straight up in the air, like 50 feet or more. And like I said, there is a ceiling on the custom tracks. It's an invisible wall, I think. Finished in style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the gist of.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. It did it. It did it on the cooldown lap. Kind of. He's going backwards now. All right. Well, I got it to happen. I'm okay with that. But yeah, it doesn't know what to do with the extreme angles. But that's ExtraLife 64. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll switch from the Switch. We'll switch to the PC here. Let's swap to that for now. I'll mute this guy and keep that ready because we are gonna return to the Switch in a bit. But now let's debut my own game that is supposed to be on Steam. Hopefully by the end of the month, maybe by the end of the year. Let me swap over. Oh, I gotta change what game I'm playing on my stream. But I can't select my game, so what do I do? Oh boy. Alright, that should be playing the jams. I might have it a little quiet.
Yeah, I can hear it.
So, my game in progress is called Die Cook.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, good. So, it's called Die Cook. It is a kind of restaurant management sort of game, but like simplified, not like crazy intense of managing every detail. Let's just show off the little. Well, actually, we'll come back to that. So I'm gonna load a game that is like somewhat like I went forward in time and made a save that's a little more progressed. Let's see. So this is your restaurant. The layout doesn't change. This will always be static. But as you get upgrades for your restaurant, they will appear physically and sometimes change as you upgrade the additions. So I have 2 tables, an arcade machine, parking lot, drive-through, which this adds customers, this adds the group size, stuff like that. So let's get right into it. So your employees have dice, and every hour of the day you essentially roll your dice, and you can see the chances of your employees' dice. There's different employee types. So I'll come back to this, but there's a server, and there's a cook, and there's kind of a rookie, and they all have different odds for their dice and for the numbers that come up. Now the food on your menu also have different numbers and ranges and such. So what you're trying to do, basically, I'm actually not going to use a 1 because I'm trying to be a little more strategic for a reason, but you guys don't know why yet. So I have hot dogs on this menu. I think I have pizza. sodas, jalapeno poppers, and salads. Now, I have a bunch of upgrades in this playthrough, in this save file, that some of them activated already. So I can split a die, which is, it just splits it to like a 3 and a 2 if I threw the 5 down there, probably, or a 4 and a 1. I can re-roll any die. So again, it's important to say, like, you know, maybe you rolled low on a die that has a good chance of rolling something better. So you could just re-roll it, or you could split one and re-roll the lower, or however you want to do it. I have the save dice slot, which I'll show in a bit. I have the order pads upgrade. So again, these are things you don't start with. These are things you purchase later in the game. But the order pads, when I click on them, will automatically take an order. So first an order comes in, you have to use a 1 die to, at least a 1, it can be anything bigger, to place the order. Or if I have the order pads, I just click on this, and there, place that order. Click on this, it place that order, and as you can see, people are also populating. Those guys happen to get the same clothes and colors. That's kind of funny, because I know the rare odds of that. There's specialty dice then. So this one, for example, is a take order die, which it will take an order, can only be used for that, but it also returns itself as a 1. So I get that die. It essentially, you get 2 uses out of it, and I could re-roll it and try to get more. The pizza's roll range is anywhere from an 8 to a 12, and you just gotta add up to that total. So or you can overdo it. So I could use a 6 and a 5, even though that's too big. It still accepts it. You can use microwaves to make different food items, but it's it reduces the happiness of the customer, which reduces the amount that they tip, or potentially drives them out of the restaurant entirely if they get mad enough, if you don't serve them long enough. So it didn't drop the smiley there because he just placed this order, so it's they start with a little bit of a higher rating, so it takes a little more than just one bad thing to knock that down. So we'll just go ahead and fill that order, and you'll see my money go up. I don't have fanfare in yet for the ticket being completed, and the person left the restaurant, then they ate and left. Again, I don't have the fanfare, and this is a dev build, so there's a lot to do yet. These salad dice, I didn't get an order with a salad yet, so we'll take one more, see if we get one. Nope. Nobody wants salads today. Nobody at all. So I'm actually going to put that... Oh yeah, you can't save the food. I should add that though, because that would make sense. Because the save thing is the freezer upgrade, so you should be able to save the food if you want to. The drink, I can use just to serve any drink, so... and that's just because I have a drink fountain in the restaurant. So it gives me 1 free drink. I can't upgrade that, but it currently gives me 1 free drink every hour. So let's see. Do I want to just... Yeah, we'll try to be efficient. So I can't use these salads, unfortunately. And not currently in the game, but if you can't use stuff... Oh, I could have re-rolled and split some of that. If you can't use stuff, it's supposed to take out of your daily total because you're wasting food. You still bought the ingredients, but you didn't use them. So we'll go to the next hour. So this time I got random sides, and these are generated by these hot plates here. They make random sides and appetizers. This here. So I got jalapeno poppers, so it'll fulfill the jalapeno poppers. Let's take 2 more orders. I still didn't get any salads. This special dice here is usually from the cooks. They will cook any meal automatically. So that pizza is normally 11 to do. I could use one of those and boom, it's done. Same with that pizza, same with that pizza. So pretty much you want to use that for any of your high numbers that you have up. I might save that yet. So again, we got the order one. So if I use that, I gain a 1 down here as it places the order. And you could scroll this menu. Whoops. I apparently scrolled it all the way. Or, no, I was out of the box. Okay. I may have to increase that collision box size. But yeah, you can scroll this menu. So you can access if you have unhappy customers that are waiting for stuff or you can't fulfill it, you can still go over to newer orders. I currently, where I'm at in the game, I have too many customers and not enough staff, and I can only take on one more staff member. There's still more balancing to do, to be done with this game. But let's go ahead and fill that pizza. Get a couple of those drinks. I still have a free drink. The microwave doesn't, it works on any of the hot food items except the whole pizza, because can you put a whole pizza in a microwave? I don't think so. Especially that little crappy new one I have. So we'll put some jalapeno poppers in there, and we'll finish them off with the cook special die. So which one do I want to re-roll here? Okay, that one's got some special to it. That did not. I got the same result. Had I chanced that. We'll split the last one just to show how the functionality works. So a 2 becomes 2 1s. Simple enough. Let's see if we get some salads. I still haven't gotten any salads. Nobody wants salad today. Ah, there's one. So
Just like real life.
There's different types of orders, and I'll show this a little bit later too. But
Just like real life.
it's like yeah. The number ones, again, you can do a combination of numbers. So I could do 2 1s to fulfill this guy, and it just reduces the total left to cook that. But the specific ones, if they show a dot or a different number of dots, I have to use a 1 to cook that, or I have a salad, so I can use that as well. I do want to update it so that these disappear as you fulfill them. Just haven't done that yet. So here's a little something else. So currently there was some trash to be taken out last hour, so this has been up for 2 hours, and there's trash to be taken out this hour. You'll notice some of my dice rolled to different amounts, and that pop-up needs fixing, but that's fine. So essentially what happens is the more tasks you have, the more chance your employees are distracted. They're thinking about, oh, I have to take the trash out yet, and they're not focused on their work. They're not focused on cooking meals. That's essentially the mindset here. So these dice, I can still use them, but I can only use them to complete the tasks. And the more tasks there are, the more likely you are to get those. You can just ignore the tasks and take your chances, but pretty much if you get those, the only thing you can use them on is the task itself. Let's see. Alright, so we'll cook some pizzas because they're the hardest. I am getting an abundance. Yeah, see, I don't have enough staff for how many tickets I'm getting, so I'm going to have some unhappy customers near the end of the day for sure. Let's fulfill this drink. Oh, I have a drink here. Fill that drink. We'll split the 5. And we'll re-roll that 2, I guess. Ow, I got a 1. That was so much better. And might as well use my order, take my orders, even though I don't have enough dice to fill everybody. I got some balancing to do yet too for this game, I'm not gonna lie. There's work to be done. We'll cook some poppers here. Get that guy's drink, and we'll get the full payment for that, so we'll go up 61 plus tip. Yep, so he tipped us a little bit. That is a glitch, so that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be there forever. I almost need a notebook. I'll just watch the stream back. Yeah, that pop-up's not going to go away. Should I restart the game? Yeah, we'll restart it. Because I wanted to show different parts of it anyway. Otherwise that pop-up's going to be there. Here. Oh, before I pop out of this one, so your employee management screen, you can see all my people except my starting one that I named the dude, and these get random names generated. I haven't worked in the skin tones yet, so there's just the 1. But oh yeah, these are backwards. I didn't fix that yet. Yeah. But they're unhappy right now with their pay, so until you get them in a good pay range, they will remain unhappy. And if they're unhappy long enough, they might quit. Or if they're just extremely unhappy, they might quit. So you could lose people. You could fire them too. All that little management stuff. I have the max employees at 7 right now, though that may change. But But something else you can do here is this little design menu. So you can click on any item in the restaurant pretty much. Not 100% everything yet, but I plan on doing that eventually. And you can change the color of it to whatever you want. So we could get a really dark blue tile set in the place. You can change the walls to do something a little darker to hide the ugliness of it because I haven't upgraded them yet. Change those windowsills in the walls. Yeah, maybe we could go to dark blue. Go with the floors. Some blinds to a more of a neon blue, just for no reason. Ugly reasons or ugly colors, but I'm not a designer. This is why I left it open so that you could design. You could recolor them however you want. You could change the freezer. Whatever color you want. And that's, like I said, right now it's not every item, so the mixer doesn't bring anything up. The knife doesn't either. The microwave does. It's just one color right now, but we can make that maybe more of a metallic color. Yeah, pretty much everything in the restaurant can be changed. So I can make golden little door handles if I want, anything like that. And you could zoom in and really get up close, maybe a little too close. Change the counters too. It does apply to all of them, as you can see across the restaurant, not just the one you have selected. I may add a button for that to just change, like apply to one, apply to all sort of thing. But you can customize it to look how you want. So that said, let's pop out of it and reload it just because I broke it. Oh hey, chat is. Oh, that's Dave in chat. Hello, Dave. Dave has actually played the demo. All right. Can you not send links? If not,
No.
I'll send it. I don't know if I can approve you to send the links or not.
No.
Shoot me a link in Discord. I'll post it then. Okay. A little something extra about it. Not extra, but when you start a new game, you can customize your guy or gal however you want. There's guy hairs, and there should be some girl hairs. Oh, is there only one? Maybe I need to update that. I guess there's a couple. Oh, yeah.
And there's a donation.
Yay. Thank you for the donation. 33 bucks from Dave. Thank
And
you,
there's
Dave.
a donation.
There it is. It actually showed up nicely, too. Scary if you want. Oh god, some of these are creepy. They're very, very long in the... We'll just make a really creepy looking person. How about that? We'll go for it. There we go. I need creepy hair. There you go. I don't know what creepy hair is. I'm gonna allow you to change the color of these two. Again, just something I didn't get to adding yet. The other thing is your starting dice are based on your profession. And I didn't show the shop yet, but this will happen too when you get new employees. But your starting salary is based on that as well. So it's really hard to like a chef will roll better dice. Again, this will cook anything. This is a wild. It'll just work for absolutely anything. Auto cook it. Also, there's an Easter egg going on in the menu for any keen eye people. I'm not going to say what it is because it ruined the fun. But yeah, the other roles that have worse, or sorry, the other backgrounds or whatever you want to say for this have different dice but less pay. So you kind of pick what you want to start with difficulty wise. You could name him something other than the dude, like Dudley. That's also a good name. I also allow you to, and I may need to put some warnings on difficulty here, but I allow you to pick your starting main. And as you can see, these are, so the mac and cheese will come up with a 3 or a 4. It's in that range. Taco, you need exactly a 2 to make it, but it gets you $5. Pizza's anywhere from an 8 to a 12, the whole pizza. There is a pizza slice that is something you have to, you can get it after you have the whole pizza. When you go to the shop, it has a chance of showing up. Burgers a 4 or a 5 exactly. So you can see that like having certain abilities or certain dice rolls is going to become important depending on what you want to cook. So hot dog's the easy one. That's what it starts on. Side or appetizer. I'm gonna reset this to none. I'm gonna leave it at none because the difficulty is actually a little hard. Drinks, we have just beer and a regular drink. There's other desserts and other items that aren't listed here that you can get later on in the gameplay. So I think there's milkshakes and cookies and other fun dessert things, but they're not. I don't have everything as an option to start the game. You can also name your restaurant. How about ExtraLife? Why not? So we'll just start with. We'll start with hot dogs, but I'm going to actually access a cheat menu just to show you guys a little more of what goes on. So now you can see it's pretty empty in here. There were a lot of things like the parking lot, the drive-through, and all the items on the counters that I had here before that I don't have now. That's why I said that game was a little further in. So again, balancing to do, but if you just start out with this, it's really hard to fulfill, or well, it wasn't hard that time because I only got 1, but if I get 2 orders, I only have 2 dice as this guy currently. Now when he levels up enough, I'll unlock up to 2 more dice, and I don't know if I pointed this out, but there's experience that as I use dice, that goes up to 105, and as I cook stuff, that went up to 108. So it gives you experience every time you use one of their dice, and it gives you extra experience if it completes an order. So, as you can see though, I can't keep up with the orders with just my one dude. Because there's people coming in that I can't keep up with yet. So we're going to bring up the cheat shop, which has upgrades in it. You can add menu items, and you could hire new employees. So it also sets my money to 1,000 because again, this is like a testing version. So I can hire somebody who's a cook, or I could hire someone who's a rookie. So you see, he has a really high chance of rolling 1s, which is good if you have salads. It's good for taking orders. So there's certain people you can work to certain areas. The knife's always good to split dice. Napkins. So napkins, you have a chance to get a die back when you have the cleaning table task. So not super useful, but unless you get a lot of the cleaning table tasks. I actually don't think I have that one enabled right now that I think about it. But now it should be a little easier to keep up with the orders because I have 6 dice, so it should be more likely to have what I need. Except when they roll that. But now I have the split. I can split this die out. Easy peasy. Bam, we're caught up on orders. But again, the downside of that though, like yes, I did it via cheat menu, but the downside of that is these guys want some money. So he's getting 40 a day. That's Doodley we made. She's getting 51. He's getting 10. So 10 a day is really cheap, but again, he's the one that rolls 1s at a high percentage chance. So the other thing I want to show, we'll have to get to the end of the day. So it should be easy now because again, I have too many people. We could even do that for no reason. I didn't even show saving the. I wonder if I could. No, hot plates, trash. Again, I'm cheating right now. More customers per hour at TV ends. Dish tasks appear less often. Toilet tasks, same thing. Drive-throughs, more customers per hour. Yeah, so there's all these different upgrades. And you can see some of the extra foods. So getting rolls, chicken parmesan main, the freezer. That's what I wanted to show off. So you just put a die in the freezer, and then next round a 4 will automatically just appear here. It won't roll. It'll just... Actually, I think it did roll. It's not supposed to roll. Maybe it did appear. Who knows? May have to check that too. Like I said, work in progress. But yeah, so the orders are super easy because I have too many people now, essentially. Oh, and if you fire them in the middle of the day, it actually pays out the rest of their day. Should do it immediately, but it did not. Well, I lied. But that's gonna be a thing. If it's not a thing now, it's gonna be a thing. It's apparently not a thing. I also don't know what happens if I use one of her dice, if that glitches out the experience or not. Actually, I think it updated it. I think it took the money out, but it didn't refresh this, so it works, just not exactly as I set it up to. So what I wanted to show is your guy starts with 100 experience, and at the end of the day, if they end the day at any increment of 100, they level up. So every 100 experience is a level. Now, every level has a little bit different option of what you can do. Sometimes you can choose a side of a die to increase. So you choose the die and then you choose like, hey, I want to roll more 4s because I have a food item that needs 4s exactly. And you can specify that's what you want. At level 1 though, they just pick a special die to special value and it'll add it to the die even if it already exists. So this has a pan. I could add a second pan for cooking just to increase the chances of that. My daily summary ended that day, so it tells me what I earned, what I spent, tickets I served, happy customers, all this different stats and fun stuff that gets tracked along the way. And we start a new day. So we're on, second day of the week. So, oh, that didn't work as intended. That increased the chance of that rolling. Okay, it went from 25% to 33%. I thought I added a side, but I guess it has the same effect if it ups the chance. So maybe that's working as intended, and I forget that that's how I intended it. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this game, and I'm gonna spam the upgrade button just to show how nice the restaurant can get. That's not even all of it because, again, there's like upgraded versions of stuff. So some stuff, like, it only lets me upgrade so far with the one cheat button I have that doesn't bring up the shop because it takes into account what day you're on. So some upgrades aren't available right away for the sake of trying to keep you from getting too many customers early in the game. Granted, that's not fully implemented because there's only 2 more new ones for the hour, so that was fine. But yeah, I'm trying to keep you from putting yourself in a hole where you just get too many customers. The other thing, so the parking lot increases your group size. Well, the group size, well, don't worry about that. Maybe it'll, oh no, none of them are going to work now. I broke it. Game's broke. It happens. But as your group size increases, it increases the chances of having more items ordered and multiple dice to complete the order, as you saw earlier. But that is, again, the gist of this game. Why do I not? Oh, I never finished that menu. That's right. On the to-do list. But this is Die Cook. It does not have a Steam page yet. I submitted for it. It has not gotten approved yet, so I can't send a link to it. But if you look for Die Cook on Steam soon, then it'll be there. Dave, I need to pay attention to chat because I have you over there. Normally I have you over here. To answer your question, why some dice show a number and others show pips. So let's see if it actually reloads correctly. It did accept the tables. I know about that bug. That's on my list. So let's see if we get an order that has a salad on it. Yeah. So if it has numbers, you can use any combination of numbers to reduce it. So if I play this 3 on this 10, it only reduces it down to 7. So, you'll play like a 5 and a 3 or a 5 and a 4 or whatever is enough to cook that 8. But I can't just use a 6 on a 1 pip. So the difference is the numbers, you just need it to total that. The pips, you need an exact number. So I have to actually, if I play a 6, it does nothing. It goes back. I can't cook it, or I can cook it because that's the right dice. I can't microwave it though because it's a salad. could serve it a salad, or I could play it 1, and that'll also complete it. So that's the difference there. How long has this been in development? I've been doing this in my spare time, probably averaging only like 2 to 4 hours a week, honestly, for about a year. So I haven't. If you do the math, that's not that long. That's kind of That's not that many hours. If this was my full-time gig, this would have been maybe a month of development. The art I did not do 90% of. I think I did the tickets. They're very basic. But the pixel art I had one guy make for me for all the different little icons. The art in the restaurant and the people, which again it didn't reload, so it's not showing them. But all this art in the restaurant was made by a studio called Oray Studios, O-R-A-Y. They're pretty awesome at pixel art. Very receptive, very affordable too, for what it is. This is developed. I developed it in Unity. It's going to be released on Steam. Though the interface, if I scale this up a little bit, I think this could maybe work as a phone game. Though I don't plan to. I'm probably just going to do Steam. I'm maybe going to do consoles if it does well enough on Steam. I do have to add controller support yet. That's not in currently. But essentially, we'll have to have some quick buttons to be able to switch between tickets, dice, and your special components area, I guess, is a way to put it. The music. So, that's a good question. So the music itself, I got... the stuff that's playing right now is... I can't remember their name for the life of me. I'm going to look it up. It's going to stop playing because I have to alt-tab out. God, why can't I remember their name? I'm drawing a blank. It was just a small indie band. I saved them years ago. I was looking for music, just smaller groups that would be willing to license music out. They are called Cascade, and they play a specific instrument only. Not Cascada. That's a music producer. It is Cascade is what their thing's called. There's apparently a lot of Google results, so I may have to try to find their particular thing. But they do usually no vocal music. It is on a specific instrument that I can't remember the name of. It's a very, I don't want to say weird instrument, but lesser known. I think is a good way to put it. Lesser utilized instrument, but it does sound it's very soothing. It's very chill, as you could hear. But I'm pretty much trying to do just acoustic, like relaxing, like chill vibe music that you might hear in a restaurant, just minus lyrics. I do have other songs that I've not gotten, I got to get approval yet to implement, but they're all, supposed to be chill, calm music. Where'd the idea come from? So, I was a big fan of a game called Dicey Dungeon, which is your a sentient dice trying to escape a dungeon, essentially, and it does a lot of the dice rolling, like very similar to this, where there's dice rolling, and in that game you're fighting, so you're dice rolling to do combat, and there's all kinds of special abilities and cards and stuff. And my other inspiration was there's a slot. It's kind of a slot machine game called Luck Be a Landlord, where you play this like slot machine that like the results get you money, and every so many days you have to pay your landlord an ever increasing amount of rent. And every spin that you do, you then get a purchase window where you get to pick one of up to 3 upgrades, or I shouldn't say upgrades, but kind of spaces to add to your slot machine. So there's a lot of empty spaces when you start the game, but then you get a bunch of upgrades and they interact differently. So you'll maybe, you try to control what you're getting what you're adding to your slot machine so that it synergizes well. And I was kind of thinking of that being applied to a different theme, and I kind of came to the conclusion of like dice, and again with your leveling up of your character, you control what the results are a little bit. So it's kind of a melding of those two genres, or those two game styles, but applied to a restaurant theme. Mostly because I love little restaurant management sims. It is very chill. So at least that's the vibe I'm going for. So I'm glad you think so. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this game. Yeah, and Dicey Dungeon is fantastic. And if you haven't tried Luck Be a Landlord, it's a very good, chill game that's actually like crazy addicting and has some depth to it that you wouldn't expect when you first look at it. But the other factor, so that part of what's kept me from developing the games, like the bigger games that I want to do that would take more time commitment and stuff, partially is just having a regular job and stuff to do, whatever. But I'm not good with art. So, I mean, this layout was partially me. Actually, I did hire a guy to do these little accent things because I can't even think of those. But I wanted the layout to be like a menu, to look like a menu. And, all the menus look like restaurant menus, I guess I should specify. And then you have your tickets come in on the little bar, like they're placed in front of you in real life sort of thing, even though it's pixel art. But I didn't develop all the games I want to do, or I haven't worked on some of the bigger games I wanted to do because they really relied on a good visual style and hiring some artists. Whereas this game, very pixel art, but it still works. It's got a chill vibe. It looks good. The isometric was a little extreme for it, but at the same time, I only needed so many of a resource, so it wasn't overbearing to hire them out. Like I said, Ore Studios was the one that did the art, but I hired them out, had them make the art for it, and for the restaurant itself, because I wanted it to look a little prettier than just the basic pixel art like this stuff. So it kind of has a blend of both. But looking at Luck Be a Landlord, again, as being one of the inspirations, that game, the art is like this style all the way through the whole game. There's only this simple pixel art style. And that was inspiring in the sense of that game got popular really fast. It did really well. I enjoyed the crap out of it, and I'm like, in games like that, the graphics don't totally matter. They don't really matter at the end of the day. And you think back to stuff like, what's that old dungeon building game that's still going? It was like Dwarf Fortress. My God, I can't believe I couldn't think of that. That game was ASCII art, forever ago, and only recently-ish got like some, I think, fan-made patches. They might have done one official one now, but stuff like that. I don't know what my little dudes are doing at the bottom there. But that game, the art doesn't matter as much for games like this if the gameplay itself is fun and interesting. And that's kind of seeing other games like that succeed the way they have is what made me feel like this has a chance. It doesn't have to be fancy. My first game doesn't have to be, blow everybody out of the water sort of thing. And as much as I feel like I'm capable of making that sort of game, programming-wise, I don't think that I currently have the time to do those sort of things unless I was doing this full-time. So the idea is get a game in the world, see how it's received, learn a little bit along the way, and try to just, get a better staple financially, so that maybe I can make something a little better next time. But yeah, I'm glad to share this with you guys. I wish the Steam page was up so I could link you guys. Yeah, so this is my own little game. And we're gonna switch now to the Switch, in a moment here. Let's pop out of this game and back over to the Switch for some chaos. Because now that we got all calm and chill and the vibe was great and, you know, we relaxed, we're gonna enter a world of chaos and hurt and insanity and other various words like that.
F-Zero 99.
F-Zero 99. For anyone who's not played it.
F-Zero 99.
Ha. For anyone who's not played F-Zero, the original, this is your chance to experience it in a whole new light. 99 racers, four lap race, I think. We'll find out in a second. They added some tracks since I last played, so this is one of the reasons I'm playing this again. But chaos ensues. I honestly don't even remember all the buttons now, which is not great. I mean, there's not too many buttons. It was a Super Nintendo game, so that used the Mode 7 graphics, as you could tell. But this is a kind of remake, sort of remake with some of the Battle Royale style stuff going on. And I don't remember all the buttons, but we'll figure it out as we go. Also, as somebody who races in real life, races stock cars in real life, I am really bad at this game. I was good at the old one. Not, like, great, but good enough. And I just am not aggressive enough with attacking and things like that to be good at this game. But, you know, it's fun. You don't have to be good to have a good time. I also remember the steering. That's the brake button. I don't want to hit the brake here. The steering and the controls pretty intricate in this. It is very much like the old game. I'm not going to say to a T, because I did replay a little bit of the old one recently-ish. So I know it's not there. But every so often, or by doing enough chaos, you get this thing called access to this thing called the Skyway, which lets you just kind of shortcut, speed up, and regain a bunch of positions back. If you time it right, you get a little extra shortcut out of it. That's bad and hard to control because it was ice. Also, like F-Zero, your boost is your health. So as you boost, you're losing health, and you run the risk of dying a little easier. There's also a spin attack you have, which takes a bit to recharge. That guy's almost dead, so it'd be great to take him out, because if you take somebody out, if you eliminate them, you get full boost. So that poor soul helped me, in a sense. I'm trying to time this pretty well here. Let's take the Skyway early, because I got plenty of boost for this lap. And once we're out of the Skyway, I'm just going to boost like mad, because it's the last lap. And, oh, that's not a great spot to do that in, but that's okay. Nope. It survived. Not too bad, but not too great either. I did beat all the people who are similar ranked as me, so that's good. It's also got really chill music. Can't tell. I'm very underleveled versus a lot of these people, because I haven't played this as much as I thought I would, I'll be honest, but it is worth playing. If you have a Switch subscription, you have no reason not to. If you have a Switch and you don't have the subscription, you should probably get it, because there's all kinds of classic games you can play, and stuff like this. I think they also have Tetris 99 is still up and running. I pretty much only play as the Wild Goose, which has the best durability and grip, and that's why I play as it. Recovery is how quick you get your boost back when you're going over the special area after the start-finish line that I've got it back at. This is slow to fill for once. That's kind of weird. Maybe the numbers are dropping down for people playing it. I wonder if it puts AIs in at all. Because I don't... I imagine you'd have to code it that way. These are all the same. Well, we didn't get a repeat track yet, but you will get them in this game a lot. There's only so many tracks to pick from, and the game tries to give you the easier tracks for the general race, and then when you do the like championship mode, you get to harder tracks as you go. Just the grid of 99 cars. We're way on the right, but that's always chaos. Also, you want to try to time the gas right before go in this one to get the best boost. You can, if you go early, you get a better boost immediately, but then you kind of lose speed. But if you manage to get in front of other people, it really, whoa, geez, I almost died immediately. It really actually helps you out. So, hitting jumps also refreshes your attack, and doing the attacks, like, is always worth it. Watch out on this track though, there's these things on the walls there that kind of suck you over towards that side. Oh, I missed him. That dude fills up your little, your skyway is what they call it, meter faster. So mine's full right now, but I'm going to wait till right up at this section to, wait till right about here to do it. Then I get to avoid most of the chaos part of the track. Oh, I don't want to be up here for this, because you go through it so fast, you don't get much back. So that guy's blinking yellow, he's ready for the skyway. Yeah, I think right there was the best spot to do it. Right before this section, not after it. Or not at it. Ah! Alright, boost, because I lost all kinds of speed there. Oh, the chaos, and I did nothing with that. Get in the thing! Okay. Let's try to time this now. I don't know why I said time it, but... We were far back, so it should last a while. And then... Boost, I should have just been boosting. I think I'm too conservative with the boost in this, because I'm afraid of dying all the time. I beat the rivals again.
That's the excite bike mentality where you don't want to boost too much.
I forget what my best finish was in this. I feel like I got second
That's
once.
the excite bike mentality where you don't want to boost too much.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That one, you just overheat and it slows you down. But this one, you just die, and that's the end of that race. Oh, so I apparently never ran that version of Port Town, because it just unlocked the practice mode for it. Hopefully we hit some of the tougher tracks though, in the, or maybe we could enter one of the group races or something here in a bit. It's funny, it shows you how many wins they have, and there's random people that have like 99 plus. Sand Ocean's a tough track. Please vote for it. They did. Alright, let's see if I can just survive the dang thing, because this is not an easy one. Oh boy. I got a pig as a rival. Actually, no, I think Sand Ocean's okay. It looks intimidating on the map. If it's the track I think it is. Now I'm not sure. I'm doubting everything. I went a little too early. It's okay. Don't try to hit me off the thing. Immediately, the first guy's like, no, I'm going to try to knock you off the booster. I've not been using the, oh yeah, I've run this track before. It's not too bad. What the heck was I going to say? I've not been using the shoulder buttons. There's also shoulder buttons to strafe and to make turns a little tighter too, and I've not been using them. Oh god. Just to get out of that mess. Making enemies everywhere. Not that you can tell who's... I mean, you're almost never targeting somebody. Unless they're almost dead or something. So the Skyway automatic. I shouldn't use it near the start finish though. It's boost. That's okay. We got it refilled. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't use. There's like strafing to make. Oh my god, to make corners a little better. And I almost never use the dang thing. Oh, that was good and bad at the same time. I got lots of Skyway points out of the golden thing, but I also took a lot of damage there. I think I need to practice my tight cornering sometime on my own. Because I'm not super great at it on this game. Again, you would think with racing experience I'd have a clue, but I don't know. I don't know when to slow and when to use the strafing and how the strafing helps cornering sometimes. So I swear people can take corners at a tighter range than me. Hit the dude. There you go. Ah! Get a bunch of the power back. Alright, well, Skyway early. Also, up front gets really chaotic at the end. I haven't been up front at the end yet, so I can't really show you, but there's a lot of, let's just say, lap bots to potentially beat the crap out of you. And, oh god, that you have to avoid beyond just driving the track poorly like me. Well, if you spin attack, though, you're actually safe from taking damage. I did forget about that. Not from the walls, but from people. Well, again, we're beating the rivals. We're beating the similar ranked people. I'm not doing well overall, though. But we are surviving. And like I said, the jams of this, they take you back, and they're also... It's 6 minutes till a new event, so we'll wait for that. We're not going to wait for it, but we'll try the event after it changes. But yeah, the music it brings you back, but it also, like, some of these songs I think are redone, so, I don't know, they're pretty fun. Mute City 3 I've not done yet, so hopefully it gets voted for. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it has a better chance of getting voted for because less people have seen the new tracks yet. I don't know when it came out, though, that they added tracks. They're going to add more yet, too, so this isn't even it. Oh my god, the mines. Alright, so we don't want to be the first one to the mine section. 3, 2, 1, go! Again, the jumps reset your spin attack, so it's almost always worth spin attacking right before a jump. You can also pull up or push forward to change your jump length. Oh boy, what a time to do that. Somebody die already? How? Somebody died already. Oh my goodness, this section. Okay, apparently the trick is to just boost and avoid the things. Got it. So it's not too different than regular Mute City. Actually, it's very similar. You can also, one of the cruel tactics is to use your spin attack while in the boost zone so that other people can't, like, you knock people out of the boost area, essentially. We're like, oh god, we lagged there. We're way back in the pack, but we can see the leader, so, I don't know, take that for what you will. Ah, oh no, not if I go out there, I can't. Also, killing the fake lap cars restores some boost, but not as much. The golden one, like I said, just before gives you more Skyway stuff. The yellow points to get up top. I wasted that spin attack. But that golden guy only appears like way back in the pack, so it's It's meant as a catch-up mechanic and to keep everybody tight. Yep. Yep. Chaos at the end. I think I gained a bunch of spots there. I still only got 41st. I think I found the one racing game I'm not good at. I mean, ExtraLife wasn't that great today either. I was pretty bad there, but it's also goofing around having fun, so. I did try to set a record on ExtraLife back in the day, like some lap records and stuff, because I saw online where there were some, but I don't think I ever. I forget. I either beat one, but I didn't have it recorded because I didn't have a way to record at the time, so I couldn't post it, or I didn't beat any. I don't remember which. I think one track I set the record, but I didn't post it because I didn't have, a way to record it. So is what it is. Ooh, I don't think I've done either of these. Ooh, by one vote, and I switched to it. I could have swayed that one the other way. Let's see how we do. Red Canyon one. Yeah, I've definitely not done. Oh my god, some of that track looks nuts. Also, there's always tricks to these starting areas, but sometimes it takes a couple times to learn them. But pretty much everybody knows the tricks to all the basic tracks already now. Like most of the people have been playing it, because sometimes like cutting through a certain way. Yeah, see, I thought I had to go the other way. Ah, how am I doing so bad at the beginning section? Oh my god, I don't know how to do this track. Okay, there we go. Ah, I need to pull up on the jump so I can make them. Oh. Okay, we're still alive. Just boosted, murdered somebody. Oh no, I didn't. Somebody murdered him near me. Well, good thing I didn't think I murdered him, because I would have. I was about to use some boost. Also, killing people ups your maximum boost. Ah. I've not even gotten this. Okay, now I got the Skyway. We'll take it because I was gonna be in bouncy hell there. Oh boy! Don't die yet! Don't die yet! Okay. Luckily, that doesn't usually end in a bad spot. Like the game's pretty nice about like, oh, here's a better place to drop you off. Guy! Oh, I missed him. I'm doing so bad. I boosted. No, that was. Oh my god! Welcome to bouncy hell. Well, now we're in the back. Somebody already won the race. I'm just gonna slowly finish it instead. Look at all the dead people we're passing. The wall bounces are nuts in this. I still beat 2 people. 2 of my rivals. Whew. Oh man, my terrible skills are showing, or lack thereof. Alright, so in that case, let's go run a Grand Prix and do worse, with more pressure. So the Grand Prix, you have to finish in a certain spot or better, and it gets less and less people as you go. Oh, somebody's name was Qlex. That's the secret boss from Mario RPG, which I plan on streaming when that comes out in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Because I love Mario RPG, and I can't wait for the remake. So I plan to stream that one, just nostalgia's sake. All right, starting the track. I know enough. Don't come at me. start, good start, good start. Spin attack through this section just because we're rude. Ah! Oh my god, I got lucky there. Oh, I used way too much boost early, and I say that as I boost more. Honestly, the Grand Prix is like the worst time to be aggressive about boost because you have to survive the race to make the next round, so... You know. Probably not the best time for the Skyway, but... It's okay. I think I'd rather use it early so I could earn more later. Or earn more a little sooner. Also, when you do get eliminated, you have a chance of becoming a lap car, which you can just steer and then choose when to blow it up. I mean, not exactly when. It starts like a countdown timer or something. Ah! Shouldn't boost there. I'm pretty low on health, but I did anyway. We're taking lots of damage and hits and things, and I'm way in the back now. We were doing so good! Alright, Skyway it nice and early, I suppose. I was doing good, I thought, the first couple laps. Oh good, we got the last little bit of shortcut too, huh? Ah. Okay. Well, I couldn't have used more boost, I was almost out there at the finish. Beat 3 of the rivals. Made it to the next round. Granted, the first one's fairly easy to make it through. And then your new rivals are whoever around you in points, regardless of their rank. Look, my rival is you! Huh. Or is it me? Or is it you? Oh. I don't know how that works. Alright, Big Blue. Why does this look different to me? No, this should be a track I've done. Maybe. Maybe not. Guess we'll find out real quick. It is one I love the jam of, I know that. Ah. Threw that to both of them too early. Let's roll right up in here and bounce people out of the thing. Again, good start, but I think that's because people are picking a ship with low acceleration, maybe. I don't know. Or the low top speed one that boosts a lot. Lord, why did I do that? Why did I turn like a madman? Give me him. Give me him. I got no health back. Oh my god. So bad. It's so bad. I'm gonna get eliminated like before the race is even over, because there's people that get eliminated every lap as well. I just missed the dude again. Ah. I have to go. Oh no! 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 Make it back in! I made it! Somehow! Ah! It's chaos. Ah! No! No, I'm so done. There's no way I make it back in unless people just wreck for some reason. I lost all my speed there. I do have this. Oh, I missed the boost on the first one. I missed all the boosts. We're back in though. Somehow. Somehow we're still alive. Where do I need to finish? Oh god. Oh god. Are you kidding me? I still didn't get enough to get up there. Get me up there. Don't miss the things. I missed them. I missed it. I got the last one. I made it. I think. Talk about just made it. It was terrible, but I just made it. Did I mention this game's hard? I mean, it's all real people I'm playing with, so it's not like... Actually, the game is not hard. The people playing this are very skilled. Or I'm really bad. Any which way you want to slice that, I'm okay with. I think I'm just really bad at it, but... I'm impressed with a lot of people in this game. Panic now! I was already panicking. I'm way ahead of you. Off we go. He just caused the mayhem. Okay, going the short route is the way to go here, I think, or something. Ah. Okay, mostly maybe not. I don't know. I also forgot to pull back on the jumps, because I do think jumping further is, like, the way to go for some of it. I did knock some people out there, I think. I turned early, but somebody saved me. Okay, okay. Tight corner. Yep. That was good execution of it. A lot of chaos here. Like Skyway. Oh. Missed the booster as per usual. Missed that one as well. And then I didn't make the corner. Maybe I shouldn't have boosted there because I am low on health already. We got a ways to go. Alright. We're good. Take this corner, wide entry, tight cut. Good, beautiful. I lost some speed, but that's okay. A lot of chaos. A lot of lap traffic, including controlled ones. If they're blue, they're controlled by a person. So you can get mad at them then. I'm almost out right now. And I think I'm in trouble. Skyway. Okay. That gave us a lot of track position. Oh, I turned it way early. Oh no. Oh no. I did that so well the first 2 laps. Oh, it's all going. It's all running away. Yep. I'm gonna die if I even survive it. I survived the lap. I needed this Skyway guy, the gold dude. I'm way too low to boost on health. Well, the people might get eliminated. Yeah, there's a chance that I only need 3 people to get eliminated to survive. 2. And I got the Skyway. I only gotta beat 2 people. I'm literally dead last right now. I missed the boost. I'm okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Just boost and spin and you're safe. God, this game's saving my butt right at the end. We needed to finish top 40 there to make it. We did. I'm doing bad, but I'm surviving at the same time. Should shoot up the ranks because people were eliminated there a lot last time and this time. I'm okay, never mind. I'm dead last. I have the lowest amount of points of people who made it. If that doesn't tell you how bad I've been doing, or how bad I am at this, look at the ranks of the people. You know what? I feel a little better. Those guys were S6 and S4, and there was 1 A rank. So that means they've been playing the crap out of this game, my new rivals. That said, I never feel like I'm learning anything as I do these races. That's not what I meant to do. So this track has long straightaways and lots of wind. Which, when you get a boost, the wind no longer affects you. So this one takes some getting used to for driving. But you can use your strafing a bit. You can angle yourself a bit on the straightaways. You just gotta remember where you are, and when you miss the boost, you're really screwed. Okay. Boost again. Okay. Too bad. That's good. Little sky zone right away because I'm way in the back. Not in the traffic I wanted to be in. I missed that boost. Please don't miss him. That kind of wasn't great. Oh, that gave me more boost. I will take it. I killed an AI car, which gives you just a little bit extra. Killing a player gives you a lot extra. Ay. I'm not doing well. Son of a gun. We need the Skyway soon. Here we go. Hit the thing. Hit him. Don't take it. Just take it. I shouldn't be out right now. No, go! I made it! For now, for another lap. I'm not doing well, though. I'm low on health, so I can't boost much. I am currently out. There's a lot. Oh! I ran into... Oh, God. We're almost dead. We're almost dead. We're done. Take me to the Skyway. Take me to the Skyway. Take me to the Skyway. Take me to the... I'm almost gonna... I'm somehow not dead. I'm losing, though. I did better than 2 of the S-rank people, though, so there's that, I suppose. Though I'm almost A-rank now. We technically got 25th. Yep. Low points. Womp. Master A1 made it. There's winning. They still have a race to go. I don't. Oh, Fart got eliminated. Oh, do I get to be a lapper now? This is terrible. I don't want to be a lapper now. See, now, these tracks, as cool as these tracks are, like, and as hard as some of these tracks become, I'd like to see the hard tracks with 99 people, because they don't. They just, oh god, this view always makes me sick. Okay. God, if you get motion sick easy, I guess it's hard to watch. Well, look at how bad that was. 55th, not great first race. 59th out of 60 that make it in the second one. 36th out of 40 that made it. And then I think I was like 23rd when it wiped me, but it said 25th. I don't know. Maybe I was 25th. And then 20 made it. No, yeah, because I was last there, because I was almost dead. But I didn't blow up! Alright, let's do a pro track. Oh yeah, this does give 99 people, doesn't it? Man, this game is insanity, though. It is a ton of fun. Did it just flood us with AI people? I think it just flooded us with AI people. No, that guy's got a name at the end. I have no idea which track I've done and not done now. Oh, didn't matter. They outvoted that one. Flo and Zoe. I know it's in Port Town 1, I don't know they did Port Town 2. Let's start to go early. Yeah, thread the needle. Just go straight for no reason. Boost over here for no reason. Oh, now it's all bad. All the mistakes. Yeah, definitely in Port Town 1. I don't know what's different about 2. I shouldn't have spun there. Ah! Yeah, we did this one earlier today, but not 2. So what's different? Because nothing's different so far. Except that I think I'm doing way worse for no reason. Oh, I forgot about that section. I always spin attack through that. Doink. Ah! Wait, how'd you zip back to me like that? I'm not doing well, but I'm mid-pack. I really thought I was doing worse than that. I missed the dude. I didn't need him, actually. My thing's full. Alright, so we'll skip the tough sections of the track here. Next to the Skyway. Yep. And barely through that. Oh, that's right. I'm doing, okay. I forgot there's a bunch of AI in this one, because it didn't fill up for some reason. So, actually, I'm not doing that well. I'm just beating the AI, which is probably, like, really easy to do. Didn't think about that. Ah. Not doing well through there. Oh, that was close. Excuse me. Why are you swervy? Ow. He hit me. I don't have enough to go up on the Skyway. That's where the strafing is useful. Back here! I missed it. I was obsessed with trying to hit the guy. Granted, that pushed him forward. I don't know why I was drawing. Oh, man. I'm gonna switch vehicles. I've been playing as the Wild Goose a lot. Alright, let's switch to the regular tracks, but we'll switch to the Blue Falcon. Well, that's something else. You can unlock paints for these dudes, which is kind of fun. So this is the neutral one. He's got the best recovery, but like really bad top speed and really bad grip. But a lot of the advanced players use the Golden Fox. A lot of people like the Fire Stingray too, because he's got a lot of top speed, and grip, but he has the worst acceleration. So you know, take your pick, pick your poison. Nobody wants to run the hard track. I may be really bad at this versus most people, it seems, but I'm not afraid of the hard tracks. I will tell you that. And I do finish majority of the... I mean, I only rank out in, like, the season mode. I'm gonna jinx myself by saying this, but... I usually don't die. Famous last words. Ooh, thanks for the nudge forward, dude. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, I missed the boost! No! That was such a big shunt, I guess. My goodness. I really shoved out there. And you boost through this, because then you don't get slowed down by the off track when you're boosting. Oh my goodness, I lag KO'd that guy. I was nowhere near him. Which filled my boost though. That's honestly how you really win these, is you like murder people when you're low on boost. You boost aggressive and then you just like KO some people. And then you have all the boost in the world. But for some of the KOs you have to get lucky. That was low, and then I cake. Jeez. Alright, we got one lap left. We got a decent amount of boost. Not gotten the Skyway in a while. That dude just died. I said, now I got the Skyway. Okay, that's fine. I'm way back though, but I have lots of boost. Currently. We'll just mash boost. mind, guys. Mind the mines. Ah! Almost died. 22nd! Woo! I think that was my best result yet. Maybe I'll try the Blue Falcon some more. Pei won the race. I keep seeing... That's the second race he's won since we've been streaming this game.
I don't know how you get that good.
Up on the first race I did. Is it pay to win?
I don't know how you get that good.
That's what I mean. Like there's it's weird because there's a lot of skill to this, but it really just seems like chaos. Like I said, there's tactics of like killing people and taking the, obviously learning the lines is one way to get better, but how do you take the lines when you're getting bounced everywhere? Alright, I'm fine with either. I mean, they aren't really... Mute 3 is about the same as what we just did. And we did Big Blue a couple times already, too. We're literally on the end. What are the odds? 1 in 99. Never tell me them, though. Okay. Don't make me miss the first boost, please. Or any of them, for that matter. That dude's annoying. Bouncy. Great. How do I always miss the boost there? Rude. I've gotten knocked out of that boost zone every time. Okay. Not a bad start here. Other people took the mines out. I say not a bad start as I'm in 50th. I mean, missing that one boost right at the beginning was kind of key, and getting knocked out of there wasn't great. Alright, Skyway. Probably not the best time to use it, but I'm okay with that. Because Blue Falcon, he gets boost back faster than the guy I normally play as. So I don't mind being a little more boost happy. Oh god. Let's see, that boost straight into a dang wall. See, I still got most of my power back there, which isn't too bad. Did almost nothing there. So then I boosted this section. It probably wasn't a good idea to boost. I got a kill! And see, now we got all our boost back. Now we're suddenly... I was going to say running well. No, I didn't mean to Skyway there. I went to boost, but the boost button and the Skyway button are the same thing. We're now up front, which is not great. Ah, don't! No! Stop murdering! Stop murdering! Watch out for the red guys. Oh, watch out for them! No, go! So I got like 13th. Yep. See, getting a kill is the way to have a shot, but even then, I still flubbed a lot. Oh, a white paint scheme, cool. I think I died at the finish because it's not showing my ship. Hey, I was the best B-ranked pilot, and I was the 4th Falcon. Alright, we got time for literally one more, maybe?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do a pro track to end it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. Hopefully more people enter the pro tracks now. So I'd like to actually get more, like less AI than last time. Now these, when this first came out, I mean these were filling up in seconds. Everybody was playing it. There's still a good amount of people playing it, but man, the skill ceiling is so high on this apparently. Like I didn't play it the day it came out, I played it the weekend after. or a week later. So I kind of missed some of the early tech that was going on. Or no, it was the weekend after, I guess. It was a week of. But I don't know. Everybody's handing me my butt. I don't. No, oh, I didn't want. I actually wanted White Land because I haven't. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say I haven't done White Land. I think that's a track with ice. A lot of ice. It's probably gonna be bad for me, but whatever. Yeah, it's a lot of ice and a bunch of jump sections where there's slowdown if you miss the jumps. Ow, what'd you hit me for? Why? I feel like I'm targeted. Oh my god. I missed the boost and I ran into the mines. Oh, it's over. It's over already. I just got shoved into a wall. Why is everybody picking on me? We're gonna end on the worst race yet for me. My God. It was just the start was so bad. I'm like ready to just give up already, and I have no health left. Oh my God, I'm gonna actually blow up. I didn't realize that already. Oh, I'm murdered. I literally. I was kind of kidding, but nope.
Well, you can't
I hit two
end on that one.
I got shoved into the wall before we even got out of the starting zone. It was insane.
You can't end on that one.
All right, one more. That was so bad. I feel defeated. Should I go back? We're going back to the Wild Goose. I think my finishes are better with the Blue Falcon because you can boost more often and whatever. But the Wild Goose is my survival car. Deathwind 2? I've not done Deathwind 2 yet, and that course looks not fun for wind. Deathwind 2? This will be a challenge. I don't think I've ever run this track, even on the original, if it's even on the original. I imagine they are. That guy's name is on board with a face. Okay. Good starting zone this time. See how chaotic everything gets up here in the other section of the track. Alright, I boosted the keep up because I really lost speed there. It's where it's windy and weird, and that was a good boost to catch. That was a good boost to catch. Okay. Not too bad for not knowing the course, really. I mean, it's not a hard course per se. That section's a little tough, but... Ah! Maybe take the Skyway on it. Oh my god. Oh god, the boost! I missed the dude. Now I get Skyway. A little late. And now I sped through the recovery zone. That's the only thing I really don't like, is that if you're in the Skyway when you're in the recovery zone, you just don't recover as much. Don't come after me, player. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Okay, not yet, but we're not doing well, so I can't boost. No boosty for me. I missed that regular boost trip. That guy just died in front of us. That guy's name is Bad at F-Zero. What a name. I think I could take that title today. Or mediocre at it anyway. Alright, can I get the Skyway dude slowed down? Oh my god. And I boosted out of panic. No. Okay, we're okay. I'm gonna be way in the back, but it's okay. I'm surviving. Well, we finished the last race. 49. We're in the top 50. Alright. I think I've had my fill of getting my butt handed to me.
You did better than I would have. But thanks a lot for streaming for the last couple hours, and I really enjoyed seeing your new game too.
But thanks a lot for streaming for the last couple hours, and I really enjoyed seeing your new game too.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad those that tuned in did. I know it was only a couple people this year, but I'll have to throw my donation in once I'm off stream. But ooh, I raced on Pro Tracks 10 times. See, proof that I've not played this a lot. That was my 10th Pro Track, I guess. Yeah, no, I appreciate everybody and had fun as always. I'll definitely let you know when my game's like out, so you can check it out or share it around or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'd love to help promote that. And so
That's gonna do it for
we're
my stream.
10 hours in, and we were at 7110 of our $8,000 goal. So I'm going to take a little break and then be back streaming some scary stuff in 30 minutes or so, and then we'll see if we can hit this goal.
Scary stuff in 30 minutes or so, and then we'll see if we can hit this goal.
It's spooky time.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll throw mine in once yours is up. Then I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks. Just we should be up in 30 minutes.
If you haven't donated yet and you're still here, what are you waiting for? GamersForKids.com.
We should be up in 30 minutes.
30 minutes till the next stream. A-Tech Gaming, you go right directly to that. He's been active in chat. You can click on him. If not, just look for A-Tech Gaming on Twitch or Facebook, or I think you're on a lot of stuff. But
yeah.
Peace out, people.